He just signed in, for you. But I know we got changed to 60. Okay.
Everyone, please stay muted until I call your case.
Okay.
Jaya Wilson.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning. Now calling the matter of, are you ready, Darnell?
Yes.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Jaya Wilson. This is ticket number P115646. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Daniel Wozak. My bar number is P35225. I appear with Ms. Wilson via Zoom. Will waive in-court presence.
All right, Ms. Wilson, can you state your name for the record, please?
Shia Wilson.
Your Honor, there's a recommendation from the city for her matter to be dismissed. I join in that recommendation and stipulate to probable cause.
All right, I do have the recommendation for this matter to be dismissed. I will note that this morning, Officer Peacock did appear on the record. He was at least in the courtroom, but the recommendation is dismissal without prejudice. So I'm going to dismiss that. You're all set today, Ms. Wilson, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Have a great day, okay?
You too.
All right, thank you. Noah Wilson, Wooten. You can unmute yourself. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Noah Wooten. This is the date and time set for a probation review, I believe.
Good morning, Your Honor. That's correct.
Discharge date. All right, appearances for the record, starting with the probation officer first, then defense counsel, then Ms. Wooten.
Don Williams on behalf of the probation department.
Good morning, Daniel Wozak, representing Ms. Wooten. Ms. Wooten, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Shanoa Wooten.
And now I will defer to probation for the update, Judge.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, can you say, can you give me an update, please?
Yes, on September 17, 2021, the defendant was placed on probation for 6 months for drunk driving. She was ordered to pay $240 in fines and costs. She was also ordered to attend jams twice a month, alcohol and safety, victims impact panel, and also if she's dirty, then obtain 10 outpatient treatment and an alcohol tablet. Today's date, as of today's date, Your Honor, she has completed the victims impact panel. She has complied with jams and all of her tests have been negative. And she has paid fines and costs in full. she has not completed the alcohol and highway safety. She did provide proof from ABR, that she has spoken with them on March the 15th and scheduled an appointment for this Saturday, March 19th, for completion of the alcohol and highway safety.
Is that the only thing she has left to do? What about the panel? Did she do the panel?
Yes, she completed that.
All right. Ms. Wooten, it seems like, well, first, counsel, did you have anything you want to say?
No, that was my understanding of the posture of the case exactly, Judge.
All right. So, Ms. Wooten, you just have that last thing to do before you can be discharged from probation. It seems like you're being compliant with everything. You've completed everything. You even have it scheduled, so you're supposed to attend it this weekend. So I can have you back as early sometime as next week as long as you bring proof to that. Okay. Ms. Wooten, would you like it to schedule out 1 week or 2 weeks?
1 week is fine.
Okay. Can you look at my next Thursday, please, and see what it looks like? All right. We're gonna have you come back next Thursday, okay? For a
Okay.
review. Hopefully at that point in time, I'll be congratulating you and giving you the release from probation, okay, Ms. Wooten? Just do this last task, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Be in compliance with everything, at least until Thursday, okay?
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
You
Thank you.
too.
Honor. Have a good- All right. Mr. H, okay, all right. This is Adrian, ADRIAM Williams.
I'm sorry, you said Mr. Williams?
Yes, there we go. I have two different Adrians. I have a woman Adrian and I have a male Adrian. I want you right now, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Adrian Williams, ticket number 514299, one count no operator's license on person, count 2 uninsured motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Adrian Williams, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Adrian Williams.
Your Honor, there's a recommendation from the city. He would like the court to adopt that.
Is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If so, please raise your right hand. And can you activate your camera for me, please, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 29th of 2018. Were you in the area of East 7 Mile and Shonen in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, did you not have insurance on your vehicle at the time?
Yes.
Yes, you did not.
Yeah, I did not.
Okay, satisfied, attorney?
Yes, Judge, I am.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on
Yes.
count 1? So at this
Yes.
time, the court enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates and dismiss, or that's on count 2, and dismiss count 1 of this ticket. Sir, you have a ton of outstanding fees. What's going on with that?
Yes, I have been taking care of my mother and in a lot of jobs. So I will be taking care of that too.
Judge, if I may, Mr. Williams and I had a long conversation about the outstanding balances and how old they are. He indicated he has started a new job. He'll get his first paycheck on Friday, the 25th. And he guarantees me, at least, that he will start making those payments the last week of this month and continue out of every paycheck.
Is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I'm tempted to adjourn this until the end of the month and see if you make some payments on your disposition. On those
Judge,
outstanding matters.
I think that's a good idea. I'd like to at least make him come back and verify at least one payment so he knows what to do and that he's on track and that he's doing it. I think that's a good idea, Judge.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, Mr. Williams. Since you've talked with Mr. Wise, Attorney Wozak, and you told him that you got this job and you can start making some payments, I'm going to enter this plea in today. I'm going to have you come back in 30 days though. And if you've made some payments on the disposition tickets that you have, you don't have to pay them all off. But if you're starting to make some payments towards it, I'm gonna waive your costs and fines on this ticket. How about that?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, that way we don't keep adding stuff to you. But I have to see some real effort on this. So that I have to know that you're serious about taking care of these old pending cases, okay? Because you're not gonna be able to
Okay.
pay these all at once. But at least we won't keep adding to, okay?
Okay.
That sound like a fair plan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm gonna have this come back. I don't know what to call it.
Just show.
I'm gonna have him come back. He's here for it. He already pled. I just want to see if he's made some payments on that day.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna set it for a review, okay?
Okay.
And you're gonna come back on 4/18, okay?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
4/18, that's April 18th. April 18th,
Yes, ma'am.
8:30 a.m. I just simply want to see you've made some payments on some tickets, okay?
Just tell him.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing, okay? I'll see you back that date. Hopefully you've made some payments so I can go ahead and waive the cost of fines on this ticket, okay?
Okay, ma'am. I sure will.
Okay, all right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Do I need to put the cost of fines on it? Or just leave it like that? Adrian Williams, the man.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, here we go. Now calling the matters of the people versus Adrian Williams. This is ADRIENNE Williams. Ticket number SP 1079433, count 2, drove while license suspended. Case number 163165711, one count no operator's license on person. And ticket number 1079433, count 1, one count no insurance misdemeanor.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Ms. Williams, will you tell the judge your name, please?
I'm Adrian Ramona Williams.
Your Honor, I reviewed the offer from the city and her rights. She'd like to accept the offer.
Is that right, Ms. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, they didn't.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of April the 23rd of 2020. Were you driving a Pontiac vehicle in the area of Schoolcraft and Piedmont Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, attorney?
Yes, Judge, I am.
Is there stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, we stipulate.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plate on case number SP 10794332. On count one of that same ticket is going to be dismissed, as well as ticket number ticket number 163165711. Ma'am, are you currently employed?
No, ma'am. I get Social Security. I have an income.
Okay. All right. Typically, if you don't have an income, I do community service in lieu of cost and fines, or you can take the fine. Which one would you like?
Community service.
Okay. All right. I'm going to order you to do 25 hours of community service in lieu of cost and fees. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to give you 3 months to be able to do that. Is that going to be enough time, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm going to give you until June 17th to complete this community service. I'm going to give you a phone number to call. Can you take it down for me?
Yes. Grab a pen.
Okay.
One second.
You're okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. 313
Hmm?
965
Uh-huh.
8130.
Okay, I got 313-965-8130.
Yes, that's right. It's gonna be Miss Green. Tell her you've been ordered to do community service. You have to do 25 hours by June 17th. That's gonna be your review. You will Zoom back in that day. As long as you've completed your community service, I'll close this matter out. Okay, Ms. Williams?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You are so very welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. You have a good day, okay, ma'am?
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right. Damian Williamson? You should check in.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, one second. Brandon Watts?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna handle your matter. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brandon Watts. This is ticket number P11933383. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Mr. Watts, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Brandon Anthony Watts.
After review of documents via Zoom technology, Judge, the city is prepared to dismiss his matter. I join in that request and stipulate to probable cause.
All right, so at this time, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Thank you for coming in compliance, Mr. Watts. Make sure to always have all your documents up to date, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. You have a good day. That concludes this hearing.
All right.
All right. Did you get an opportunity, Mr. Wise, Attorney Wozak, to talk to Mr. Williamson or no?
No, Judge, in light of the fact that there was no officer, I did not have to discuss an offer.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Damian Williamson. This was ticket number 7000393. One count, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
I'm Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Mr. Williamson, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Damian Williamson.
Your Honor, this matter is set for trial this morning. I understand Officer Goss has not appeared. I am making a motion to dismiss.
The time is now 10:37 a.m. No officer has appeared. Cut it real close, Mr. Williamson, but the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing. You know what, Mr. Wozniak, I have a note that we were supposed to take the counts out of default for a formal hearing. Did you have some additional tickets with this, Mr. Williamson?
Yeah, when I had got pulled over, I think it was somebody had hit me when I was driving, and I didn't have my ID, my license, or my wallet on me. It was like 7 a.m. So they gave me a driving without a license. And then when I came to court last time, you told me to just go to Secretary of State and get my hard copy ID, because I thought they suspended my license, because that's what the officer told me.
Okay.
And then so you told me just come back with my ID and then you would dismiss everything or something.
Okay, let me see about this. I wrote a note to myself, so I want to know why I put that. Did you have some default tickets? All right, you're all set. I just want to make sure. Okay, sir?
Okay, thank you. So I ain't got no tickets or nothing to pay, nothing.
It looks like you're all set, okay?
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys enjoy your day.
You're welcome. You can enjoy your day as well. All right. And then, Mr. Terrence Walker, this is a state ticket. It's no operator's license on person. You want improper plate?
Judge, yes, actually, he showed me his license also. It expires on, wait a minute, I wrote it down. May 8th, 2022. And that's because that's the paper license they issue when you get your picture taken. He doesn't have the hard copy yet. The hard card is, I don't expect it will expire in May of this year. I think it's just that paper document will no longer be good after May.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna call this case then, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now calling the matter of the people versus Terrence Walker. This is ticket number SX387912111. One count, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
I'm Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Mr. Walker, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Terrence Walker.
Your Honor, this matter is set for arraignment on the bench warrant. For that reason, I'll waive formal reading and stand mute initially.
At this time, the court is going to set aside any bench warrants that may be out there on behalf of your client, and I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. How are we proceeding today, attorney?
Your Honor, I'd like to advise the court that I was able to verify via Zoom technology that Mr. Walker has in fact obtained driving privileges. That document is a paper license expiring in May, and he's waiting the arrival of his hard copy in the mail. It is stapled to the old card, so I'm certain that that's what that is. And based on the proper documentation, I would ask that this matter be dismissed, as that is routinely the state prosecutor's position.
All right. Being an officer of the court and having seen that documentation, the court is going to grant your request for a dismissal because of valid documentation. Mr. Walker, make sure you always keep everything up to date and valid, okay?
ma'am.
Did you read?
Yeah, I said yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
have a good day.